Hello my dear friends, welcome back to my YouTube channel MJ Makes Easy Edu Academy. Today I am going to discuss with you regarding the Euclid's division lemma. And in my next video you will come to know about the shortcut tricks to find LCM and also HCF. So before starting this topic, you take your pen, book and start copying. Please don't forget to subscribe. So today let us learn the division algorithm. Right. So the algorithm states that given two positive integers, they are a and b, such that there exist two more other positive integers, they are q and r, which satisfies the equation a is equals to bq plus r. Got it? So let me write on the board and make us understand. Right. So this is Euclid's division lemma. Given two positive integers a and b, such that there exists another two positive integers, unique integers, they are q and r, which satisfies the equation a is equals to bq plus r, and here the r value will be less than b, and which sometimes it will be equal to 0. So let us also understand this equation, what is 0 less than or equal to r less than b equation with an example. Right. So let us understand this concept with a small example. Ready? So let us take one example, that is 10 by 7. So 7 divides the 10. So let us understand this concept with small examples. So it's 7 ones are 7 and the remainder is 3. So here this is one is called as quotient. What is called? Quotient. Whereas this 3 is the remainder. Whereas this is 10 is dividend. Whereas this 7 is divisor. Hope you all know this. It's from 3rd, 4th classes. So in this way, so I can write this as, on comparison I can write this as b which divides a and has q, and division it gives r. So we know the rule. What is the rule for division? That is dividend is equals to divisor into quotient plus remainder. Plus remainder. What it is? Dividend is equals to divisor into quotient plus remainder. So let us have a check. What is dividend? Dividend is 10. What is divisor? 7. What is the quotient? 1. Plus what is the remainder? 3. So what I can write? 10 is equals to 7 into 7 1 7. Then what is 3? Plus 3, then what is that? 10 is equals to 10. Got it? So here also we can write as, what is here? Divisor. A is equals to, what is this? Divisor b into quotient plus remainder. Quotient plus remainder. Quotient plus remainder. Hope you have understood. So now let us understand the equation r is less than b but equal to 0. It means the r value is between from 0 and less than b. Right. So see here, every time the remainder should be less than the divisor. So let me write here b and a is here, Q is here and R is here. Now you understood. Every time this R value should be less than the B value. See here 3 is less than 7. 3 is less than 7, right? And sometimes in other divisions the remainder may also become 0. For example, take here 2 divided by 10. So what we get? 2 5s are 10. Here remainder becomes what? 0. Remainder becomes what? 0. So the remainder value will also be equal to 0, but it will be compulsory less than B. Compulsory less than B. Please take a pen, book and make a note so that you will understand the concept very clearly. Now let us use this equation A is equals to BQ plus R and solve to find HCF of given numbers. So simultaneously we can solve with the normal division and also with the A is equals to BQ plus R. So let us start. So let me take here 20 and 50. 20 and 50. So I will use the equation A is equals to BQ plus R, and here I will use 20 comma 50 by normal division and find out HCF. Hope you know what is HCF. It is highest common factor, right? So let me start here with and one more thing, children. In this case, every time A should be greater than B. Remember this condition. A should be greater than B. So what I write here? I write 50 is equals to 20 into Q plus R. So let's find this Q and R. How to find this Q and R? Okay. So let me take here 20, which is dividing 50. Right. So how many times? 22's it becomes 40 and the remainder is 10. So here we get so this is A, this is B, this is Q and this is R. So what is Q value here for us? Q value is 2 for us here. So we can write as 50 is equals to 20 into 2 plus 10. See, 22s are 40, 22s are 40, and what is the remainder? Remainder is what? 10. Got it? Now our this remainder becomes divisor. So now our remainder becomes divisor and 20 comes here, and our divisor becomes dividend. Listen carefully. So our remainder becomes divisor and our divisor becomes dividend. So now how many times? 10 2's 20. Then answer is what? 0. The remainder is what? 0. And our highest common factor, our HCF for 20 comma 50 is 10. So let us write here and find out. So now what happens here? Here this 20 comes here because 20 becomes A, B becomes A, and here it becomes 20 is equals to 10 into 2 plus 0. So what is the highest common factor for us? 10. So here 20 is equals to 20 plus 0, where this 10 is HCF, where remainder is becoming 0. So now students, let us find the HCF for this year 2023. So I am taking 20 and 23 as two numbers. Let us solve first with the normal division and go with the equation A is equals to BQ plus R. So it will be easy for you to understand. So here 20 and 23. So if I take this 20 as here and 23 as dividend, I can write as 20 ones are 20 and the remainder is 3. Then this divisor will become dividend and remainder will become divisor. So 3 6 are 18 and the remainder is 2. Then again 3 comes here, then 2 ones are 2 and remainder is 1, and this 2 comes here. So 1 2s are 2 and the answer is what? 0, and our HCF is 1. What is our HCF? Our HCF is how much? It is 1. The HCF of 20 and 23 is 1. Okay, let's try to solve with this. A is equals to BQ plus R. Hope you all are following. Right. So every time A should be greater than B. So here let us take A is equals to 20 and B is equals to 23. Sorry, let me take here. So let me take here A is equals to 23 and B is equals to 20. Okay, so I can write as 23 is equals to 20 into 1 plus 3. So 21 are 20. Am I right? 21 are 20 plus 3, 23. Then again this 20 comes here. 20 is equals to, with 3 we should multiply 3 into 6, 18 plus 2. Am I right? 3 6 are 18 plus 2 is what? 20. Right. Then here 3 comes here, and the remainder, if you multiply 2 into 1 plus 1, then 2 comes here. 2 is equals to 1 into 2 plus 0. So what is our HCF? Where the remainder becomes 0, our HCF is 1. What is this? Our HCF is what? 1, which are given here from your textbook, 10th class mathematics. So we should solve these and find HCF by using Euclid's division lemma, that is A is equals to BQ plus R. 50, 70. So let me write here HCF. Okay, then another, so for this is 50, 70. Right. So here for 50, 70, what we write? A is equals to BQ plus R. Every time A should be greater than B. So our A will be how much? 70. B will be how much? 50. Right. Then coming to here. So 50 divides 70. Okay. So now for A is equals to BQ plus R. For this, so what I can take? So I can take 70 is equals to B. Here B na? 50Q into something, then again plus something. So let us find out from here first. So 50 1 is how much? 50. Remaining how much? 20. Right. So what is the B value here? So this is B value, this is A, this is Q, and this is R. Right, every time. So now here 50 into what I can write? Q. Here Q is 1 na? Q. So 50 into 1, 50. Remaining how much? 20. Got it? Then next, this. Now remainder will become divisor and divisor will become dividend. So 50 comes here. Right? Then what I can write? So I can write here 50 comes here. That is B will become A again here is equals to R will become B. That is 20 into something plus something. Right. What I can write? 20 2s are 40. So what is the remainder? 10. So what will be here? 20. What is the Q value? Here is a Q. Here is B. Here is A. Here is R. Right. So what will be here? 20 2s are Q. 40, and the remaining is what? Remainder is 10. Now again B will become A. So 20 is equals to R will become B. So 10 into something plus something. That's something we shall find here. So here what happens? 20 comes here. What will be 10 2s are 20. 10 2s are 20. What is the remainder? 0. So what will be our HCF? Our HCF is how much? 10. Let us see. 10 2s are 20 and remainder is 0. So our problem stops here. So what is the final B value? This B value will be our HCF. Here also it will be our HCF is 96 and 72. So we should find the HCF. First let us write here A is equals to 96 because A is every time greater than B and B equals to 72. Am I right? Okay, then next here I can write as 72 which is dividing 96. Okay, so what I can write? I can write as A equals to 96 is equals to 72 into dash something plus something. So this what should we fill in the dashes? We can take from this division. So 72 ones are we can get. What we get here? 72. How much is the remaining? 6 minus 2 is 4 and 9 minus 7 is 2. Right, then this remainder will become now divisor. Then 72 comes here. So what I can write here now? 72 ones are 72. Can you see here? 72 ones are 72 and what is the remaining here? 24. Got it? Then this 72 will become A value. Will become what? A value. So what I can write here? So 72 how can we write? With 24 into something plus some value. Okay, so what I can write here? 24 into 3 if you see. So 3 4s are 12, 2 carry 1, 3 are 6, 7, yes 72. So we can write 24 3s are 72 and our remainder is 0. Our solution stops. So here also we can write as 24 into 3 will be 72, remainder will be 0. So our HCF is 24. So here what is our HCF? Our remainder becomes 0. H is how much? 24. That is 300 and 550. So what you can write every time? A will be greater than B. What you can find? What you can see? A will be greater than B. When A is greater than B, I can write as A is equals to 550, comma B is equals to 300. I can write here 300 will be dividing 550. Okay, so let us write now. What I can write? A is equals to 550 is equals to 300 BQ. Q we don't know. Plus R also we don't know. We can find from here. So we can write 300 1 ja 300. Remaining how much? 0, 5, 250. How much remaining? 250. Then I can write here 300 1 ja 300. What is the remainder? Remainder is how much? 250. Got it? Then what happens here? This remainder will become divisor and the divisor will become dividend now into 300. So 250 ones are 250. Then what we get the answer? 0. Then again 550. So here what can you write? So 300 is equals to 250 into something plus some value. That is 250 ones is 250, remaining how much? 50. What is the remainder? 50. Then again this remainder will become the divisor and our divisor will become the dividend. So 250 is here. So we can write 50 2s are 100, 53s are 150, 54s are 200, 55s are 250, 55s are 250. Then what is the answer? Is 0. So I can write here 250 is equals to 50. This remainder becomes B. 50 into something plus some value. Again 50 into 5 is 250. Remainder will be how much? 0. Then our HCF is 50. What is our HCF? Our HCF is how much? HCF for this above two numbers is how much? 50. Our remainder became 0 here. Our division stopped. So our HCF is 50. What is the HCF? Our HCF is what? 50 for both numbers 300 and 550. Understood? So next problem is 1860 and 2015. We should find HCF for this problem. So they are given two numbers. Every time A will be greater than B. So we know the formula is A is equals to 2015 comma B is equals to 1860. So in the form of A is equal to BQ plus R, I can write 2015 is equals to 1860 into something plus something. Right? So what I can write now? 1860. So let us try here. So 1860, 2015, 1860 ones are 1860. What is remaining here? 5. So what we get here? 11 minus 6, 5. Then again, what is remaining here? 9 minus 8, 1. Then 1 minus 1 is 0. Right? Then again we take here 1860. What do we take here? 1860. So how many times it go? 155 into 12 are. So 12 5 is 60, 0 carries 6, 12 5 is 60, 66 carries 6, then 12 1 is 12 plus 6, 1860. So I can write 155 into 12. So if I write 155 into 12, I am getting 1860. Then answer is how much? 0. Our HCF should be 155. So let us try here. 1860 into 1 will give as 1860. The remainder will be how much? 155. Then 1860 is equals to 155 into something plus what is the remainder value? Q value, remainder value. What is the multiply here? What is the Q value here? 12 plus 0. So 155 into 12 is how much? 1860. How much it is? 1860. So our HCF is 155. That is for 1860 and 2015 HCF is 155. You can see here 155. Hope you have understood. 900 and 270. So I can take as A is equals to 900 and B is equals to 270 because every time A is greater than B. So I can take as 270 which is dividing 900. Okay, is it? Then if I take here, that is 900 is equals to 270 into something then plus something. So 270 is how much? Then 270 into 3, let us try. 3 0 0, 3 7 21, 1 carry 2, 3 6, 7 8. Yes, 8 10 we are getting. So we can take 270 into 3. 270 into 3, what we got? 270. Sorry, into 3 what we got? We got 8 10. What is the balance here? Remainder is 90. Remainder is how much? 90. So I can take here 270 into 3 as 810 plus remainder is how much? 90. Then this B will become A. So I can write as 273. Are you all following? Then as 270 is equals to this R will become B. 90 into something plus something. So I can write as 270 here. So what I can write here? 90 na? So 9 3 is 27. I can write as 93 is 270. Then what is the answer? Remainder is 0. That our HCF for these two numbers is 90. So I can write here 93 is 270. Then remainder is 0. Then our HCF is how much? 90. That is HCF for 900 and 270 is 90. So our next problem is 196 and 38,220. So let us find HCF for these two numbers. Ready? So if you can do it, please try to solve it. I can take as A is greater than B. So A is equals to 38220 and B equal to 196. So if I write 38220 is equals to 196 into some value plus remainder. So if I multiply 196 into 3, 30 and 220. So if I take 196 into 195, 8 plus then carries 1, then 3. So 38220. So directly you can write as 196 into 195 as 38220, and our answer is 0. The remainder is 0 and our HCF is 196. What is this, sir? HCF. So what I can write directly here? I can write directly here as 196 into 195 by Euclid's division lemma. So what we get here? We get an answer 0. So HCF is 196 for 196, sorry, HCF is 196 for 196 comma 38220 for the number 1651 and 2032. So we know that A is equals to 2032 and B is equals to 1651. I can divide 1651. I should divide 2032 with 1651. I can write as A is equals to BQ plus R. So 2032 is equals to B 1651 into the value Q value plus the R value. So I can take as 1651 times 1. What will I get? 1651. So what will I get? The remainder is 1 here, and then I can get as 13. 13 minus 5 is 8. Is that no? 5, yes, 8. And then here is 9 minus 6 is how much? 3. Then 1 minus 1 is how much? 0. Got it? Then 381, it is 1651. I can write as 1651 ones are, and remainder is how much? 381. Okay, then find out 381, 1651, 3 4 ja 12. Yes, we will find 381. 381 into 4, 4 1 ja 4, 4 8 ja 32, 2 carry 3, 4 3 ja 12, 12 plus 3 is how much? 15. Yeah, we can take this. 381 into 4 is 1524. Got it? What it is? 1524. So what can I do now? So if I subtract, what will I get here? 11 minus 4 is 7, 4 minus 2 is 2, 6 minus 5 is 1, and 1 minus 1 is 0. Got it? Then I can write here. So 1651 is equals to 381 into something plus something. There is Q value and R value. So Q value will be 4 and R value will be 127. Then 381 is equals to 127 into Q value plus R value. So here what it becomes? It becomes here 381. So how many times are 721? Let us see. So let me try. 127 into 3. 127 into 3. So what we get? Yes, so we are getting with 3's. So 127 3's is how much? 381, and the remainder becomes 0, and our HCF is 127. So for 1651 and 2032, HCF is 127. So I can completely have this A equal BQ plus R into 3 plus 0, because our HCF is 127. What is our HCF? 127. So hope you understood. So I have covered your textual problems. So in in my next video you will come to know about the shortcut for LCM and HCF, and also you will come to know how to find HCF for the decimals. Okay, thank you, have a nice day.